Kevin Hart built a $650 million media empire. And now, 3 years later, employees are getting laid off, projects are getting canceled, executives are leaving. Kevin Hart even changed his phone number and goes MIA. So what's really going on? Well, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest comedians and entertainers in the entire world. Known for his stand-up comedy specials, blockbuster films, and larger-than-life personality, he built a massive entertainment brand through comedy tours, movies, endorsements, along with his media company, Heartbeat. He became one of Hollywood's highest-paid entertainers. Now, Kevin was positioned as the next major Hollywood mogul. His company, Heartbeat, was supposed to become a billion-dollar entertainment empire built around movies, television, podcasts, branded content, digital media, and celebrity-driven storytelling. Now, in 2022, Kevin's company Heartbeat received a $100 million investment from a private equity firm, Abry Partners, in exchange for a minority stake in his company. The deal valued his company Heartbeat at around $650 million. His new business structure was predicated on 3 pillars: film and TV, short-form video, and advertising. Now, Heartbeat had a deal to produce movies for Netflix, a slate of podcasts for Sirius Holdings, and original audio series for Audible. He also developed relationships with advertisers like Lyft, Procter & Gamble, and DraftKings. With all the success, Heartbeat opened up offices in New York and Atlanta and took over a 40,000 square foot West Hollywood office once occupied by Oprah Winfrey. It seemed like Kevin was on his way. So what happened? Well, in January of this year, as Heartbeat was expanding and blowing up, the film and TV business as he knew it started changing. Film started making less and less money due to all the streaming platforms, so major film companies started cutting back. In 2023, Jay Levine took over as Kevin's CEO, and Jay urged Kevin to scale back some of his big ambitions because the company couldn't afford to work on so many projects at the exact same time, so they had to scale it back. I mean, if you think about it, anytime you turn on the TV, you would see Kevin Hart on a commercial or in a movie, a TV show, doing comedy, short-form videos, and ads. Basically, Kevin was doing way too much. After all, the whole idea behind the company was to relieve Kevin from doing all that work. Now he's doing more just to bring in the money for the company. So this was no longer sustainable. So Kevin was forced to scale back. He had to lay off over 20 of his staff members, including key executives. Nearly 1/4 of his entire company staff was reportedly laid off during one round alone. Soon after, projects started getting canceled and his business slowed down dramatically. He also got rid of the heads of his TV division ran by Tiffany Brown and Mike Stein, who were right in the middle of producing a TV show based on the film Barbershop for Amazon. It got so crazy that Kevin even changed his phone number after he laid everyone off. Now, all the drama reportedly escalated after Kevin secretly struck a deal in January of this year with Authentic Brand Group. Now, this is the company behind celebrity brands tied to stars like Shaquille O'Neal and David Beckham. While the announcement sounded like a power move, the deal also gave Kevin Hart enough money to buy out his private equity partner and move his endorsement deals over to Authentic Brands. However, by doing that, he cut Heartbeat out of the deal. Now all the brand deals and endorsements, all that money is going to Authentic Brands. That was the money that they used to run the entire business of Heartbeat. So naturally, those employees watched in disbelief as the main financial engine of their entire organization was carved out and sold off to a third party. That was a clear message to the employees that the founder of their company, Kevin Hart, was preparing an exit strategy. And it was shortly after that Kevin was no longer involved in the day-to-day and he went MIA. He went dark and the company's sinking fast. So what now? Does this mean that Kevin's going broke? Not a chance. Kevin's worth $450 million. Look, this is just a case of trying to do too much. You know, people used to always tell me that I should focus on my weaknesses. And I've always said, no, I'll focus on my strengths because guess what? That's what makes me all my money. I can use that money to pay people to do the things that I'm weak at the end of the day. Kevin just needs to do what his buddy The Rock does. Have companies pay you an upfront fee to use your brand and your likeness to create their own companies, and then take 20% of the profits and let them do all the work while you focus on what you're good at, your strengths. Have a great day.